seated. It is my pleasure to now introduce the Dean of the School of Public and International Affairs, Dr. Carissa Slaughterback.
Good afternoon, students, families, friends, as well as our faculty and staff. Welcome to the annual commencement celebration of the University of Pittsburgh School of Public and International Affairs. I'm so pleased to say good afternoon and welcome to each of you who are here today. We're grateful to those who are joining us here in Pittsburgh, as well as joining us online. Thank you so much for being here as we celebrate our students and honor their achievements. Most importantly, thank you to our students for being here with us, and my sincere congratulations to you on your accomplishments. It has been a true privilege to have you as members of our school community, and we're grateful that you chose the University of Pittsburgh, that you brought with you deep motivation to build your knowledge and skills, that you shared your own insights and experiences with us in our school community, and especially for bringing the drive that you have to change the world. As students, you came here because you want to have not only careers, but also lives that are about impact and that are about service. And whatever your next step is, again, it's our privilege to support you on this journey, and we'll be watching closely to celebrate all of the great work that you will do surely in the years ahead. I like to say that there's something special about Pittsburgh. You've probably felt it. If you're not from here, if you're new, you get a sense of it as you spend a little bit more time in this place. And I would say that specialness also relates to our School of Public and International Affairs, as well as our University of Pittsburgh. Clearly, we have the highest caliber of students. They are here in our front rows. We have other continuing students who are here in the audience as well. And along with the deeply committed staff and faculty, we are a school and a community that knows how to get things done. There is a drive, there is practicality, and really there's the deepest commitment to doing what is right to serve the greater good. Our students do extraordinary work in the classroom. Our faculty can certainly attest to that as you complete your degrees. But I've also seen you as active members of our community, diving in to do work that is needed to serve others and have a positive impact on our school, our university, and the world around us. I have seen you doing work on the most current issues facing communities with the Pennsylvania Department of Community and Economic Development in Pittsburgh's Manchester neighborhood. I have seen you offering your insight to the U.S. Department of State on countering violent extremism and gender-based violence in Central Asia, and supporting youth climate advocacy organizations in the Amazon basin. I have seen you at the FBI, sharing your work on threats to critical pipeline infrastructure and working with the Center for Democracy and Technology to counter online violence against women in politics. I have seen you leading, and I have seen you pushing for change in terms of the ways that we support and engage our students from around the world, and advancing conversations about how we can create an even more welcoming and a more inclusive environment in our school. I have seen you as leaders at this university in the graduate and professional student government, and so much more. I could have many bullets on this list, but just want to share a few highlights here. And the last one I want to share is that I have seen you caring for and supporting each other in some pretty extraordinary ways over these last couple of years. It has been wonderful to see the relationships that you have built up continue to grow and deepen while you've spent time at SPIA. You take these with you, of course, when you leave, and they are just as important as all of the knowledge and skills and networks that you have built up in your time with us. I hope that you already feel like you're part of something bigger, a community of scholars and practitioners who have passed through this school and are sure to shape the organizations that you'll work in, the communities where you'll live, and the world beyond. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Luke Condra, Associate Dean and Associate Professor. Thank you.
Good afternoon, graduates, family, friends, colleagues. It's my honor and great pleasure to announce the recipients of our endowed awards with special interest. When I call your name, you could come up to the stage and receive your award. So first, the Gloria Fitzgibbons Memorial Award for Scholastic Achievement and Potential for Leadership in Areas Related to Public Administration or Planning to Christiane Accurso. Next, the Kevin Morrison Memorial Award for the most outstanding student in statistics, Samuel Rendon. The David E. Oler Award for an outstanding student in the field of information systems to Ethan Alfrey, who's not in attendance today. Next is the Simon Reich Human Security Writing Award for the best research or policy paper on a human security topic to Deborah Sike for her paper Authoritarian... And I want to get her paper out. So her paper is titled Authoritarian Innovations and Democratic Backsliding, Exploring the Development of Modern Military Coups in the Sahel Region. Sure. The Taraknath Das Foundation Award for outstanding papers on a subject relating to Asia, to Sobia Ayub for her paper Sobia's paper is entitled Access to Proper Sanitation, Challenge of Sanitation to the Slum Dwellers in Islamabad, Pakistan.
Thank you so much, Dr. Khandra, and congratulations to each of our Student Award winners. I am now so pleased to introduce our 2025 Commencement student speaker, Amanda Zahner. Amanda, definitely clap, please. I think that rush to clap is definitely representative of why she was selected by the graduating students to speak to you today at this celebration. Amanda is graduating from the Master of International Development program this year with a concentration in human security and a certificate in global sustainable development. Rooted in social justice, her work spans across academic research, activism, and civic engagement. Amanda's research and advocacy interests include community-based research coordination, social identity and resistance movements, and more. Amanda currently serves as a graduate research assistant in the Ford Institute for Human Security, where she manages website content, assists with event coordination, and supports data collection and analysis for collaborative research. She is also a student research lead for 2 of Ford's interdisciplinary working groups, Closing the Water Gap and the Online Violence Against Women in Politics project. With a passion for community organization and leadership, Amanda is the president of the Pride in Public and International Affairs Student Affinity Group and previously served as the vice president of the Student Cabinet. She also participated in the Hesselbein Forum Leadership Program in International Affairs. Amanda holds a BA in International Studies with concentration in International Political Systems from Indiana University of Pennsylvania, and she was a member of Cook Honors College while also competing as a student athlete on the university's field hockey team. She holds a graduate certificate in multilateralism, globalization, and corporate diplomacy from the University of Amsterdam. And Amanda's professional experience spans nonprofit, political campaign management, and volunteer work across environmental preservation, community health, and more. Looking ahead, Amanda plans to continue working at the intersection of nonprofit advocacy, academic research, and public policy. She also aspires to pursue a PhD with a focus on community organization and artistic expression as mediums for social activism, with her long-term goal of becoming a professor committed to community-engaged scholarship. Her passion for education as both a tool for empowerment and as a catalyst for systemic change continues to guide her vision for creating inclusive, justice-centered academic and civic spaces. Please welcome Amanda Zahner.
Thank you all so much. I didn't think I would cry, but this has been such a wonderful community to cry about for and celebrate all the wonderful things we've achieved. And to celebrate with you, fellow graduates, members of our academic community, and all of the beloved guests who get to join us, both in person and from beyond Pittsburgh. It's such an incredible honor to stand here with you today and celebrate this milestone achievement. As we reflect on our time together, I hope you hold immense pride in everything that you have accomplished that brought you to this moment. With every ending comes new and exciting beginnings, but I know that these endings often leave us with more questions and uncertainties as we navigate what comes next in our world. With this in mind, I don't think I'll ever forget, on yet another rainy afternoon in this city, when I had the privilege of speaking with Cassie Kozachenko, who happens to be the first openly LGBTQ person elected to public office in the United States back in 1974. This moment I shared with Kathy was so meaningful because she sat and listened to me as I intently shared my passions and worries about the world. And she offered a simply yet profoundly meaningful reminder, which is that action counters anxiety. And this made me think on that we don't need permission or a perfect moment to make a difference. The seemingly small actions we take to grow as individuals and to support one another are so immensely powerful. There is strength in the diversity of our differences, not only as individuals, but through our passions and goals to create waves of positive change for our communities. Different paths brought us here, and new ones will certainly take us on journeys we may have yet to imagine. But we have the lessons learned during our time together to guide us as we continue making our own way. And our time learning in this program has never just been about coursework. It's been about navigating uncertainties from nuanced questions of putting policy and public service into practice to the perplexities of understanding local Pittsburgh colloquialisms. But Yin's got it, right? We have learned through conversation, questioning, listening, and growing together. And I don't think I would trade the hecticness of balancing life beyond academics, and not even those literal hours I spent washing dishes for some of you in the student lounge, because it truly shaped me into the person I am today, one who is even more ready to tackle challenges than when I came here 2 years ago. And this is all thanks to you and our shared commitment to shaping this world we want to see. We came here with a desire to build our skills and our capabilities, but we built so much more than this. We built our connections, we built perspective, and we built this wonderful community. And so as we move forward, let's carry with us the lessons we've learned, the friendships we've made, and the moments of change that we have already set into motion. Because our passions are as wide-reaching as the people here today, and because we get to keep growing into who we want to be as we shape the world we want to see. Congratulations, class of 2025. With change comes opportunity, and I implore you, never stop taking action, no matter how small it may seem. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Amanda, for your comments and for your inspiring leadership in our school that so many of us have seen in so many ways, for your advocacy and for your engagement that I know extends well beyond SPIA. I'm delighted now to introduce our next group of award winners. Each year, we offer the Deans of Program Awards to a top graduate in each of our master's programs. The Master of International Development Program Award for the most distinguished record among graduates of the International Development Program in terms of academic achievement and service to the school is awarded to Rebecca Nogueira. The Master of Public and International Affairs Program Award for the most distinguished record among graduates of the Public and International Affairs Program in terms of academic achievement and service to the school goes to Dastan Emanueliev. The Master of Public Administration Program Award for, again, the most distinguished record among graduates of the Public Administration Program in terms of academic achievement and service to the school this year is awarded to Simon Joseph. And the Master of Public Policy and Management Program Award for the most distinguished record among graduates of the Public Policy and Management Program in terms of academic achievement and service to the school goes to David O'Donnell. Congratulations again to each of our program award winners. I am now so honored to introduce our distinguished graduation speaker, Etha Cow, An experienced project manager and strategic partnerships leader, is this year's commencement speaker for the School of Public and International Affairs at the University of Pittsburgh. Named in honor of her birth city, Ithaca, New York, Etha spent her early years in State College, Pennsylvania, before relocating to Pittsburgh in 2013 to attend the University of Pittsburgh's Graduate School of Public and International Affairs. She graduated in 2015 with her Master of International Development with a concentration in development planning and environmental sustainability. While at Pitt, Etha served as the MID representative on the student cabinet, was president of the International Student Initiative, a member of the Out in Policy group, and served on the programming committee for the graduate and professional student government. In her current position at Buchanan, Ingersoll & Rooney, Etha enhances operational and budgetary effectiveness as part of the law firm's Department of Practice Administration. Her earlier work in the nonprofit sector involved leading a computer skills education and laptop distribution initiative in Pittsburgh's Homewood, Hill District, and East End neighborhoods. She also collaborated with community stakeholders under former Mayor Peduto to spearhead impactful local projects. Etha demonstrates her dedication to community service and leadership development through a wide range of advisory and volunteer roles. She served as a commissioner on the Pennsylvania Governor's Commission on Women, leading the creation of its inaugural strategic plan, and is a board member of both Vibrant Pittsburgh and the Pittsburgh History and Landmarks Foundation. She combines her passion for cooking and community engagement through organizing cooking fundraisers and actively participates in neighborhood cleanups and outdoor activities with the Explorers Club of Pittsburgh. A steadfast advocate of continuous learning, Etha is certified as a project management professional and holds a second-degree black belt in Taekwondo. She holds 2 bachelor's degrees from Penn State University in addition to her master's from Pitt. Etha's leadership and dedication to community service has earned her multiple accolades, from Pittsburgh's magazine's 40 Under 40 to the inaugural Alumni Impact Award from the University of Pittsburgh, and many more. Thank you so much, Etha, for joining us today.
Thank you, Dean Slaughterback. Thank you, everyone, for inviting me. And thank you to the distinguished staff, faculty, proud families, and supporters, and most importantly, the incredible graduates of the University of Pittsburgh School of Public and International Affairs. It is a true honor to celebrate here with you today. Today, we celebrate more than a degree. We celebrate every late night, every early morning, and every courageous decision that you made to keep going, sometimes for 2 years, 3 years, 4, or more, to keep working on that paper, that capstone, or thesis when giving up would have been easier. But you persevered, you did it. And I could not be prouder to stand here with you as a fellow alum. 10 years ago, I sat where you are now, filled with excitement, maybe exhaustion, some relief, and what I do remember is that the hardest thing about grad school was keeping this cap from sliding off of my head. Am I right? I remember cramming for quantitative methods and statistics exams with friends in Posvar Hall. We literally camped out in the student lounge during finals week. We brought in a mattress. We waited impatiently in line at Einstein's for bagels and coffee. We used to live in the Hillman Library that didn't look like it does now. And some things are apparently still the same. The escalators want to work when they want to work, right? I remember hanging out in Schenley Plaza on those rare sunny days, hiking up Cardiac Hill to work out in the Peterson, and dragging myself to 7 a.m. student cabinet meetings at Panera. I hope you all don't do that anymore. Your journey, like mine, is not just built on textbooks, research memos, and exams, although very impressive. It's built on the relationships that you've forged, the resilience you've shown, and the dreams that you dared to say aloud. Today is your day, a celebration of your hard work and your belief that a better world is possible. You chose public and international affairs because you care, because you want to make a difference. And in a time when democracy is threatened, when our bodies, our rights, our planet, and our future are in question, we need you more than ever. When I graduated a decade ago, I thought I had it all figured out. I was going to move to DC, work for then President Barack Obama, and also at the same time work internationally. I was going to fix water and air quality in China. In short, I was going to save the world and change it very quickly. But life had other plans. I ended up staying in Pittsburgh. I worked in stormwater and sewers. I moved into local government, worked in the mayor's office, and supported neighborhoods with food access and financial literacy programs. I joined a startup that my grad school classmates had founded. I led nonprofit construction and computer literacy projects, launched my own business, and now today, I work at a law firm. None of these steps were in my original plan, and that's okay. I discovered that changing the world doesn't always look the way that you expect it to. Sometimes it's not big and loud and splashy. Sometimes it's quiet, messy, and humbling, but just as important, if not more. And because I know I'm the last person standing between you and your diplomas, I'll leave you here with 5 quick lessons. Please consider them reminders for whatever comes next. The first lesson is fall down, get back up, and repeat. There's a Chinese idiom, 吃一堑，长一智, and roughly translates to fall into a pit and gain wisdom. For those of you who are not as familiar, the University of Pittsburgh is also called Pitt. See what I did there? You're welcome. You will fall. You will fail. Sometimes you will fail so publicly and so spectacularly that you don't think you'll ever recover. You will doubt yourself. But hear me clearly. You will get up again. You will grow wiser. You'll spot the next pit from miles away, even if you decide to leave this pit behind. I don't know what tomorrow will bring, but what I do know is that the skills you have gained here, communication, problem solving under stress, critical thinking, and collaboration, because yes, life is a group project. These are all valuable skills that you already have, and they are applicable across every single industry. Figure out your superpower and lean into it. Maybe it's writing, maybe it's coding, maybe it's advocacy. For me, I was actually a very mediocre student, but I was really good at convincing some of my fellow classmates to hang out at Hemingway's for just a couple more minutes, just one more drink, and then we'd all be late to class. My strength? I think I'm what social media calls a personality hire. I love working with people. Which brings me to the second reminder. Build genuine relationships. Some of my best friends today are the people I met in Posvar Hall. I've danced at their weddings, they've cheered me on for new job opportunities, we've stood by each other through times of loss, and they have picked me up time and time again and dusted me off every time I fell into that proverbial pit of failure. Find your people, the ones who have seen you at your worst, call you out when you need to hear it, and celebrate you, not just for what you accomplished, but for the flawed, gifted, and incredibly special person that you are. Even now, years after leaving grad school, I still lean on the real talk and the love of those friendships, and I know that you will too. The third lesson is to be humble and be curious. Remember that no job is beneath you, especially in this economy. Some of your most important growth will happen when you take notes in meetings, when you volunteer to stay late to clean up after an event, when you're the person who tables at conferences, or if you're simply the person who quietly helps others when no one is watching. These small acts of service will shape your leadership more deeply than any title ever could. Be okay with saying, I don't know, but I'll find out and get back to you, and then actually follow through. Ask questions if you want to learn. Admitting that you don't know is a sign of strength, not of weakness. The fourth reminder is to stand up to bullies. Speak up for those who have no voice. Use your power and your privilege to lift others up. Not because it looks good, not because you can post it on social media, but because it's the right thing to do. The last and final reminder is take care of you. Seriously, take care of you. In a society and a culture that glorifies hustling, it can be so easy to forget to take a little time to slow down. Take 5 minutes every day to prioritize your mental health, whatever that looks like. For me, it's listening to Apatu by Rosé and Bruno Mars on repeat for about an hour. But all jokes aside, think about putting your phone down. Go take a walk. Pause your doom scrolling. Dare to take a guilt-free nap. Sustaining your spirit and body is not selfish. It is necessary for the work that you are called to do. Take it from someone who knows and is still working on this. So wherever you go from this day forward, remember that you are ready, you are needed, you are enough, you matter. Your ideas, your compassion, and your courage will shape our systems, rebuild what's broken, and create a world that is more just, more kind, and more human. And I, for one, cannot wait to see you do it. We are all cheering for you, today and always. Congratulations, graduates of the School of Public and International Affairs. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Etha. You and your work are so inspiring, and your comments are an absolutely perfect message for our students on this important day of celebrating all that has been accomplished and also imagining and thinking ahead to all that will be coming our way. It is now time, the moment you've been waiting for us to present our graduation candidates. We will begin with our Master of International Development candidates, and I am pleased to introduce Dr. Lisa Alfredson, Director of the MID program. She will be followed by Dr. Gary Hollabaugh, Director of the MPA program, Dr. Erica Owen, MPIA faculty, Dr. George Doherty, Director of our MPPM program, and Dr. Gary Hollabaugh will return as our Interim Director of our PhD program. Thank you so much.
Each candidate will come to the stage as their name is called. Candidates also earning a certificate from the School of Public and International Affairs will be acknowledged. Will the degree candidates for the Master of International Development please rise and enter the stage as your name is called? Sobia Ayoub, also earning the Global Sustainable Development Certificate. Isabel Broom Cancillo, Megan Isabella Debski. Laura Hagee. Shelby Henkel. Haveka Nara Nogueira, also earning the Global Sustainable Development Certificate. Erin Ortega. Shima Rasapur. Ariana Bree Scott. Madison Young. And Amanda Zahner, also earning the Global Sustainable Development Certificate. Congratulations. Congratulations, MIT students.
Will the degree candidates for the Master of Public Administration please rise and enter the stage as your name is called? Christiane Accurso. Howard Alvarez Ulloa. Shanna Chang. Brandon Duchess. Thea Gamboa. Eliana Gomez. Simon Joseph. Serafina Lana. Umaima Masam. Rachel Michelle. Evan Moran. Kelly Pear. Christopher Perez. Anna Richard. Deschanel Kyler Rutherford. Grace Shurin. And Shelby Woodard. Congratulations.
Will the degree candidates for the Master of Public and International Affairs please rise and enter the stage as your name is called? Jean-Philippe Benin. Kevin Bertha. Tyler Battiston. Colin Bistarkey. Emily Crawford. Temujin Davadagva. Delaney Dietrich. Jeffrey Deng. Ryan Druffner. Zubaida Farouk. Eleanor Grace Forshaw. Bailey Hassan. Zhenyi He. Josh Hubbard. Matthew Heighton. Dostin Amanaliv. Deborah Nachina Mere Sikh. Don't trip. Janae O'Connell. Sam Rendon. Camelia Florence Sabar. Francis Troiano. Zhanghan Wan. And Marco Wertheimer. Congratulations.
Will the degree candidates for the Master of Public Policy and Management please rise and enter the stage as your name is called? Eugene Amor. Laura Ann Bray. Rob DeCordy. Kyle Deschamps. Catherine Amelia George. Shatikwa Good. There you go, girl. Melita Hatley Terry. Melissa Knox. Congratulations. Oops. Anna Rose Kokersberger. I did it. Sungjae Lee. Dave O'Donnell. Stephanie Baquez Gabela. Congratulations to you all.
Will the candidate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Public and International Affairs and the chairs please rise and enter the stage as your name is called? Rachel Elizabeth Travis. For her dissertation titled Welcoming Policy as Rust Remover, Welcoming America's Impact on Policy Relationships in Rust Belt Cities. With the chair, Michael Kenny. Congratulations, Dr. Travis.
My sincere congratulations to our graduating students. Graduates, what you have learned in your time with us and the experiences that you brought with you have prepared you well for the work ahead. The work that we do in our fields of public and international affairs has always been hard, and for many of us, that is what gives us the motivation to do this challenging and important work, because we believe in what is possible in a world that has greater opportunity, that is fair, that is equitable, and that is more secure. The landscape that you will enter is surely shifting, and the pathways for impact are changing, as they always do. Yet what I know about you is that you believe in service as something that is bigger than yourself. We and our world needs you, especially in this particular moment. You are ready with a flexible and durable set of skills and expertise that can drive change wherever it is that you land first, and absolutely in a career in which you can contribute to building what is new and what is needed. and more importantly, what is deeply true to your values and to what is true to what is in your heart. To our graduates, please stand as you are able, and everyone, please join me in a final round of applause for our incredible graduates. Congratulations. I'll invite you. I say one more thing. Thank you. Thank you to all of our guests for joining us today. I am pleased to invite Dr. Erica Owen to close our ceremony.
This concludes our 2025 commencement celebration. Audience, please remain seated during the recessional. Members of the stage party will follow me when I exit. Congratulations, graduates.